Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. They bring us so much joy and unconditional love. Here to share how our four-legged friends improve our health, we welcome back the author of the new book, Guidance from Gaia Oracle, Shannon Kaiser, and her friend, Chance. It is great to see you, and thank you for bringing your best buddy in the world to hang out with us today.
It's so good to be back, and I had to bring Chance for today's topic.
Well, the whole studio is already in love. He is such a good boy. Tell me a little bit about his story. You rescued him.
I did. Chance is a rescue, and he's helped me so much with my mental health, and also he's a great therapy dog, great emotional support dog, and with rescue dogs or pets in general, they can really help us just improve our mood.
And you've had him for a few years now, right?
I have. I adopted him and I worked with Golden Bond Rescue.
Okay.
And it was actually a really beautiful experience because I got to volunteer and help and then become a flight angel to help bring him over from another country. And it's been such a special experience because when I first got him, you know, you develop the relationship. And in the beginning, it's almost like he instantly knew we were supposed to be together. It was like soulmates.
That's so special. And it just keeps growing over time where he can really tap into if you need something from him.
That's exactly it. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia actually a few years ago, and that's a chronic muscle pain condition. And I put him through a training because there were certain days where I couldn't lean down or pick up anything, and he's become a service dog and of course an emotional support dog. And it's been so good to have him. But the beautiful thing is I've been doing a radical life change and I haven't had a flare up in over 2 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so I really feel like all the lifestyle changes, but also he knows that when we're in service dog mode, he kind of knows exactly what he needs to do. And he's, as we saw walking in the lobby, as soon as he walked in, you know, he gets excited, he's a dog, but then he goes service dog mode and he clicks in like, okay, I got a job and I know.
Look at him ready for his close-up and everything. So let's talk about some of the reasons that dogs really can help us mentally and physically. Reducing stress and blood pressure.
It's so important. In fact, there's a lot of studies, of course, that are done on this, but I wanted to test it out. And, you know, I have really good blood pressure, but I have a monitor that I use at home. And when I put it on, during a stressful time, it was, of course, high. And I walked over to him, started petting him. Instantly, it went down.
Wow.
And so it's really, there's proof in the pudding. And, you know, when we're stressed out, we're ruminating, we're obsessing, we're thinking about what in the past or in the future. But dogs and animals, pets in general, are present in the moment, and they bring us back to that center.
That makes a lot of sense. And then another thing they can help us with is overcoming fears. That can be so beneficial.
Yeah, you know, I live in a condo building where there's other people, and there are people there that are afraid of dogs. And I think when we're thinking about fear, sometimes fears happen because of an experience in the past. And we kind of think it's going to happen again. What's really special about Chance, and what I've seen with pets in general, is they can help pacify our fears. And so some of these people who were afraid, he knows, and he kind of makes himself less threatening. And now they're petting him and they're overcoming their fears. And if we think about it, it's kind of the same with people. You know, sometimes you have a bad experience that happened to you in your past, and it's like, somebody cheated, I'm writing off all men or women, and we start to kind of put people in a category, and maybe we can open up a little bit more and realize we can learn from our experiences, and not all dogs are bad, and work through our fears by healing.
Not project that past on everybody else that you come across in the future. Well, and how about just staying active? They get us out the door so much.
Absolutely. You know, with pets, it's wonderful I have a life coaching practice, and when people come and they have pets, we will start with a practice in my health coaching with get outside, walk a little bit more, and they start doing that and they realize their mental health is getting better. They feel better, and then they see their pet is happier, so they start going for longer walks, and it's just about getting those hormones more balanced and being out in nature and getting sunlight. So important. So
important, and the companionship too. I think in any season, sometimes you just need somebody that you really, really trust to be with you.
You know, Chance has been with me through some of the most difficult times over the past years, and it really solidifies. I think sometimes we think pets are family, and they really are. The other people just look at them as animals, but when we start to give them that responsibility of, you are my companion, the relationship opens up in profound ways. And it can help all of us, whether you like snakes, fish, cats. It's not just dogs. You know, we have animals that we gravitate towards, and there's a reason.
Well, and speaking of opportunities to socialize, maybe depending on the particular animal you're interested in, there's whole communities.
It's so great. In fact, Chance and I, we go to senior citizen homes, and we're going to start going to children's hospitals more to just get out there. And he's such an emotional support dog. People get to pet him, and it's nice to volunteer time. And also just, I meet so many people when I have him, and it's so wonderful because they help us get out of our own way.
Oh, it just takes down every wall immediately. Can I pet your dog? What a beautiful dog. What's his name? Tell me everything. I mean, you would never socialize with a stranger like that.
Right, can I? Yeah, it's exactly it. And they really do help with anxiety. There's a lot of studies done on that, and I've known in my own life, it's just, it's fantastic.
Tell us about your book that's coming out next month.
Yeah, so Guidance of Gaia is actually inspired by my experience with animals. Animals have helped me. I was diagnosed with clinical depression several years ago, and I went and volunteered in an animal shelter, and I adopted dogs, and I adopted Chance, and it's helped profoundly. And then my connection with animals in nature. Animals can be guides for us, and animals in nature can guide us. And so this whole deck and this book that I wrote and designed, it's about us connecting to nature, and different animals, no matter wild animals or pets, can really help us and help us feel better and more peace.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for bringing Chance. What a perfect companion this guy is. He's done a wonderful job. It's great to see both of you.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Thank you.
We'll have more on our website at katu.com. There is the upcoming book, Guidance from Gaia Oracle. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.